So it's the end of No Shave November and it's time to take care of this mess. It wasn't a true No Shave November this year because I trimmed up a little bit, but you can see it got pretty burly. So in this tutorial, we're gonna get back to my classic look with the beard fade. You're gonna need a couple tools for this. In this video, I'm actually gonna be using a new clipper from StyleCraft. It's the Rogue clipper. I've never used an actual barber clipper like this before, so I'm interested to see how it works. We're gonna need a couple guards. I'm gonna start with a 6mm, then I have a 3mm. Then for getting my lines nice and crisp, I'm gonna be using the Instinct trimmer, and I'm gonna be finishing off with the Instinct foil shaver. And I'll have all these products linked below for you. So starting off, I wanna get everything one uniform length. I'm gonna brush everything down where to start. Now I'm gonna throw the 6mm on, but if you're using like the Beard Hedger Pro that I've used in my other videos, you're gonna go up to that longest setting and you're gonna keep it there. And the first thing we're gonna do is shave everything downward, just going with the grain to get everything one uniform length. Now we're gonna notice that I'm going straight down with it. I'm not curving underneath, because by curling underneath, you're gonna round your face off and you don't want that. We want it to have nice crisp edges to elongate that jawline and make it look nice and thick. So straight down, and then we're gonna go underneath and we're gonna go straight across. This is gonna make those lines super prominent, making you have that more well-defined masculine jawline that we're going for. And as I do every time, I want underneath and I want my chin to be a lot longer. The reason that we do this is because it's gonna elongate your chin, making your face longer, which then gives you that more prominent jawline that we're going for. So to clean up underneath, keep it the longest guard, and we're just gonna freehand this to make it nice and straight. So to do this, we're gonna keep that long guard and we're gonna go underneath, and we're not gonna push up, but we're just gonna make straight lines down to make it nice and squared off. Now we've got our outline done, so let's start working on the fade. So what I'm gonna do is keep the exact same guard on it, but all I'm gonna do is open it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the side of the lip and we're gonna draw a line straight back to your jawbone. It's that little point back here, right where that point is, that's where you're gonna match it. So lip to jaw, and you're gonna see it kind of comes at a slight angle, and then we're gonna start working our way up from there. So we're gonna start there and just work our way up. Now we're gonna close the guard by one click and go a little higher up. One more click. That's as far as you can go on a 6mm. Now I'm gonna throw on a 3mm, open the guard right back up, go a little higher, and keep going. I'm probably gonna clean up a little bit more down here because I took it a little lower, but if you mess up a little bit, it's not a big deal. Just recorrect and then keep it at that same length. Don't overcorrect, don't overshoot, don't freak out. Just correct it and move on. All right, as you can see, nice and faded over. Now we're gonna go over to the other side and do the same thing. Throw back on the original head, find your jawbone, make the line, and start working your way up. Change out your guard to the 3mm, open it back up, and keep moving on. All right, both sides are done now, both faded equally, so let's move on. Now we're gonna give it a little bit more shape, so I'm gonna go with the Instinct. Now we're gonna start with our cheek lines. Go to the top of your ear, down to the side of your lip. Anything above that line, you're gonna clean up. And then just do the same thing to the other side. All right, so cheek lines are nice and lined up. Now we're gonna go underneath. You're gonna go 1 to 2 fingers above your Adam's apple. You're gonna draw a straight line across, and that's gonna be your line. Turn the trimmer upside down and work your way back up into your line. And then we're gonna draw a straight line down from the front of our ear, straight down. We don't wanna arc it around, we wanna just go straight down to make it nice and crisp. All right, so as you can see, there are a couple frillies that are gonna be flying away. I like to just call those loose ends, and I like to tie up the loose ends. So I'm gonna brush everything down just to see what's still sticking out, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna freehand it. So just nice straight passes just to get that nice crisp punch in. All right, looks pretty good to me so far, so let's clean up the mustache a little bit. What I like to do with my mustache is I was letting it grow out a little bit over my lip, but I'm gonna line it up. So what I'm going to do is brush everything more down toward that center line, just to get everything hanging over the lip. As you can see, everything is gonna be hanging over. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to basically take off anything that's hanging over that lip. And all you're gonna do is draw a straight line, top of your lip, and just outline it. Do not go quick with this, just make sure it's one nice straight line. All right, now we're gonna take our foil shaver, we're gonna clean up our cheeks and our underneath, and we'll be all ready to go. All right, so that's the final look. As you can see, nice slow fade on its way up, nice crisp lines, keeping it a lot longer on the chin and a lot longer underneath to elongate that face, making you have a more crisp jawline. This is a super easy look to do at home. Just to make sure you have the right tools, like I said, everything I'm using today is from StyleCraft. I love the Rogue clipper. It's the first time using a clipper, so I'm definitely impressed by it. Also have the Instinct trimmer and the Instinct foil shaver. If you want any of these, I'm gonna link them below for you, and if I have a discount code, I'll leave it there as well. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to get back to you.